Damn, I already see you got some shoes in the back. I need.
Yeah, and doing this for a while, man.
I see them galaxies, man. I don't think people understand. I saw somebody. So, how old are you?
32.
Okay, so we right around we close in age. We would have been in school at the same time. I remember somebody put their galaxy. This was back when I was in like middle school. They put him in a locker during PE, and that boy came back, and they was not in his locker.
Nah, he a freshman. That's them days, man. Them days I don't miss because I got a similar story like that too. It was freshman year. You know how you don't really know no better high school. You feel me? They ain't take nothing crazy, but they took my flip phone and like $5. I was sick that day.
Bro, that locker used to get broken, bro.
No, what's crazy? I got this sidetrack of what's crazy is, man, my school was so ghetto back in the day. They locked the locker room like with like padlocks. Somebody came down there and cut them off with the lock cutters and took everybody's stuff. Like, man, we was in the trenches for real, man.
Yeah, nah, the locker game used to be, that was the easiest lick possible. I think once like people caught on, people started being smart, keeping them in the backpack or like, you know what I mean? But
I used to wear 2 pairs of shorts when I was in when I was in high school. Like time, like 2 pairs of shorts. That was it.
Also, what happened to that? I feel like I used to wear basketball shorts under jeans, whatever I was wearing. Then in a suit and tie, I didn't have basketball shorts.
I feel like I always say, I feel like we was the last generation. You know, the kids today, I ain't gonna lie though, I kind of got to agree with them. It's a little dirty, but that's just where we come from though. You know, a game and pop out, sleep over, no matter where you was at, you was ready. So you know what that meant.
Yeah. Where you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Okay. I just went out there for the first time this year. That city is, I mean, obviously I stayed in like the main areas that people go. Like I was like in downtown or whatever, but
that's nice. I mean, that's what y'all supposed to be. Everybody, every time you see these podcasts or vlogs or whatever, they always want to talk about the worst parts of Chicago. That's like any other city, but other than that, Chicago is a beautiful city. You downtown, especially with a tourist beer, you're gonna be fine. They're not gonna play out there. Nobody don't even be out there.
Hey, the food though, I was not aware of Chicago food scene. The food everywhere we went, busting.
I'm not
going crazy.
If you look at every rating on planet Earth, we either top 3, top 2, number 1. Ain't no lower than that. Like that's what we're known for. Like Chicago, just very versatile when it comes to food, and just like all cultures come across the world. And man, we put our spin on it, and that's what we known for.
Yeah, but the reason I say that though is because people, like, I'm from the Bay Area, so like people will come to the Bay Area and I'd be like, "Oh, where'd you go?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I went to the Bay Area. I was in San Francisco." I'm like, there's so much to like the Bay Area other than just San Francisco. So I know when people be like, "Oh, I went to Chicago," but you don't really get to like the heart of like what that city really about. Like I know downtown is like a part of it, but I'm sure there's like so much more outside of it.
If you ever come back, don't be afraid to go to the South Side, man. That's like the real heart. You know, people, you know, they like to talk down on South Side because a lot of it's part of the hood, but it's also good that come from it also. So don't let the internet scare you. They just be all talk. You feel me? I always tell people that you stay out of trouble, you stay out the way, ain't nobody gonna bother you, bro. Don't let the internet fool you out with that. As we just the worst city on the planet Earth when it comes to that. Like I said, hold on. But yeah, it just, you know, we got a stereotype that the internet like to carry, but they never been here. Half of the people ain't never been here. So
yeah. That's why I'm like, before going, the only PR that I knew of Chicago was like drill music. So I'm like, man, I need to be on my P's. I didn't even take my nicest sneakers. So I was like, hold on.
And I bet you was completely fine when you was out here.
Oh yeah, but we was walking that night. We was we was having a good time. Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. Now downtown the people don't game bang downtown. That's areas, bro.
Yeah. I mean, that's like the whole like people want to go to O Block. It's like, why do you want to go down there? Like, what's the purpose?
Exactly. People they talk about like the pure trenches. Like, bro, every city on the planet Earth got trenches. Like, I just came from the Bay like a couple of years ago. I love the Bay. Like, I had my little move out there. She was showing me the trenches. I'm like, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, even though y'all hoods look way different from my hoods, but like, I get it. This is why I don't supposed to be at. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what part you was in Oakland? Or you was in like what?
Yeah, I was in Oakland
No, Oakland get
Yeah.
Oakland get treacherous. I'm from Richmond though, so like I'm like 3 cities over from Oakland. It's like closer to Berkeley than I am to Oakland.
I ain't gonna. I don't know the exact location, but I was right next to like she used to live not too far from like where the Oakland A's used to play at. So
Oh,
yeah.
oh shit!
Like,
Nah,
hey, she say what she stay at, it was decent, but any other place was like, all right, that's the trend.
yeah, a few blocks and a 5-minute walk, you might be into some real.
Yeah, she told me that. She told me that. But
Nah, that's what's up.
they treated me well, man. They treated me well.
Hey, I can say the same thing about Chicago, man. I almost want to go back soon. Like that was a good time.
Summertime shot the best, the best ever, man. Like it's raining right now, but other than that, there's always something to do in Chicago in summertime.
I'm gonna keep it a buck though. So I took my girl. We went to the Cardi B concert for her birthday. Now I'm gonna keep it real. Where the concert was held at, that was a little treacherous. I was like,
What was that, Soldier Field?
ooh, was it? I'm not saying the area was treacherous, but the people that was walking out of that,
know. Yeah,
I was like, ooh, shit.
Cardi B, y'all either was at Soldier Field or the Bears play, or y'all was at the United Center. The United Center is close to the hood, so that's what.
I think that sound more like, because it wasn't that far from downtown. Like it was kind of close to where we were staying at in a hotel.
Okay, y'all probably either one. I ain't gonna lie, both like both in like the hood a little bit. So I would think Cardi B would be. I assume was y'all outside. I said this.
No.
Oh yeah, I was probably at the United Center there.
Yeah, it was inside. It was inside for sure.
Yeah, y'all was in the United Center for sure.
Yeah.
That's where the Bulls play. Yeah, the Bulls play out west, so it's a little. It can get a little hood out there. I ain't
All right, bet. I was gonna mention work here, Kloth, and I'm back with another video. Man, look for my stars where I am simply not going nowhere, and this is gonna be another segment of Kloth Talk. Now, again, Kloth Talk is where I bring people who have the same passions that I have, such as sneakers and fashion. We got an actual legend in the building, bro. And it's been like 2 months since I did a virtual Kloth Talk, and I feel like this is episode 60. So I had to bring it with some good knowledge that's about to be kicked on this episode. So we have none other than the brother Dretheshoegod, bro. How you doing?
I appreciate it, my boy. It was long waited for sure, man. I know our schedule's a little funky, but
yeah.
I'm gonna look out for my boy for sure.
It'd be hard trying to manage it. I don't think people understand. Like people think like, oh, these things just kind of happen because we all on the internet. But like, I have a job, so
brother, man, I work from the crib. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna be honest with you. I damn near forgot about this. I'll be so busy. Like, if you didn't message me, I was like, oh damn, like, but I was like, okay, let me take care of that. I put everything to the side. Like, man, I got like 30 minutes to an hour, so you feel me? So, yeah, you busy, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't get no days off. Like I've been doing content full time for probably like 4-5 years, and then I've been doing shoes, my actual job, like restorations and customs and stuff like that. I provided service for people, man. I've been doing that almost 15 years, so no days.
Peace. Man, okay, yeah. We go definitely get into that. But I just want to go ahead and kick this off strong. I know, schedules may be a little impacted here. So I just want to kick this off strong because we already know Complex Con is on the horizon. And, there's always drama that comes out when they announce their list. Because they list is always, it seems like for whatever reason, people take their list as nobody else can make their own, or like that's the definitive answer.
I feel like everybody looks at their list as the list that so it makes sense.
So I want to ask you, being August 1st, what is the top 5 sneakers that has dropped this year so far? That if you was making your own list, that these top 5 will go in it without a certain of a doubt.
This is my thing. I got a different view on it though, because if I give you 5 shoes, I feel like we always rewarding stuff that's already came out or just a old shoe with a new colorway on it. I like to reward new models, and like that's my thing. Because
we in the same boat. We in the same.
We already wore the same Air Force Ones and Jordans. I get it, but at the same time, if we gonna do top 10 shoes, it has to be new shoes. So I mean, I got a different view on it. So I mean, I probably can give you 5, maybe. I mean, you got brick out the bricks, even though, like I said, not a new shoe, just another color. It ain't nothing but fire red. So, man, look, I don't care what nobody say. I'm adding a new model, Reebok DMX 3000 series. Love that shoe. Reebok sent me a few pairs. They seen that I liked them. And they was like, yeah, we got to give you a few pairs. Can I give you some more shoes? What's any news? That's the thing, though.
I'm gonna tell you one that I feel like is flying under the radar right now, and it's not necessarily a new shoe, but it got archived very quick. The Nike Air Max Dulce.
I ain't mad at that.
That sneaker is. They obviously had the CDG joint that kind of like brought them back out, but they doing a like independent colors now. Every single color and collab I've seen from them is gas.
Yeah. Nah, they've been solid. Adidas been doing their thing. I love the AE2. I'm a big AE2 guy. People still kill me on that one, but I love it. I don't care. Adidas killing the signature athlete thing. That Adidas Evo, even though I don't really would you consider that. I gotta throw the GT Future since they didn't put in last year. GT Future, I feel like even though the buzz has died definitely, but it's still a great shoe for a new model. And
how you feel about the Tianjin 2.0?
I got a viral video that went viral for like 4 years in a row, but me and graphic phones just don't get along. I don't hate them though. People think I hate them. I just don't like majority of them. Majority of them are trash. I think the T-Engine 2.0s are solid though. I'm a pass on them, but if people got them, I understand because they couldn't get the first one. So I mean, they solid. They get a thumbs up for me. How about that?
You didn't like the Supreme phone posits?
Me and that graphic, I just feel like the graphic phones put phone posits in a hole that was hard. They can't get out of now, man. It's kind of like the Jordan 1 thing. They was just oversaturating. It was cool with the Galaxy and maybe a few others, but after that, it was just dropping a ton of them, and then it just put phones in the dirt. And look at kids now. Kids talking about phones, old people shoes, and ugly and stuff like that. I said, damn, I come from different times because people would have took your head off with these damn phone posits.
Bro, I'm telling you, it used to get wicked beyond just any major shoe. It used to get wicked behind that. You stand in line trying to get your raffle, bro. It'd be
I don't know, man. We come.
I want to ask you this because I don't think I've seen you speak on these yet. How do you feel about the Free to Youth Air Jordan 16s?
I have talked about them. I've talked about them on my channel. I mean, I love that the Jordan 16 is getting praised. And I know my slogan going around, man, make Jordan's past 14 great again. They have been doing that. The Free to Use, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too crazy about them, but I do like that you can flip the shroud over and it's like a rainbow wings. I like it better like that. But the all silver shroud, I'm good on that side. So if I was the cop, I'm definitely flipping them. But they get a pass in my book though. It's something different.
Yeah, I think that's what people need. I think what a lot of the 14 and down, like you said, a lot of the reason people ain't talking about it enough because like it ain't really too much like variety going on. Because like those really got like it's like the butt of the bread. Like, man, I don't want to get to that. Like we go focus on these Jordan 1s, these 2s, even though 2s kind of got like slided too. Like I feel like
that's the thing though. Jordan 1s was in the same boat though. Like, man, I come from an era where people ain't even care about Jordan 1s. You couldn't even. Man, I live in the heart of Chicago, Jordan City. Man, these people ain't care about Jordan 1s. They didn't start caring about Jordan 1s until like 2014, 15. I want to say 16. That's when it peaked. But they just had a revamping. That's what they doing right now with the Jordan's past 14. They throwing collabs on them. They resourcing them. And people, I have been seeing a change of heart of Jordan's past 14. Now I'm seeing people like, oh, I actually like the 15 now. I actually like it. I was asleep, but people like me that's been. I ain't saying I'm like the savant of it, nothing, but like I always tell people like, nah, these was hard. These always been hard, but people like to sleep on stuff until everybody start liking it though.
You got the gingers?
I don't have the gingers anymore, but I do have like the cherry woods and stuff like that.
Okay. The
I sold.
gingers though. Gingers, man.
I can't wait. Oh man, that's next year. I need those, man. I need
And
those.
I think the 14s, the last shot's coming out next year. Is it
Yeah.
2027?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never been crazy about that. I get a lot of slander on my face. I just never been a big 14 guy. Like I like
That.
They
That's
just,
my sneaker. Like if it's a Jordan sneaker, I'm throwing in the last shots. If we talking about top ones that I need, 14 last shots.
understand. I don't know. I like people. Like I said, I get flack for it. Like out of the cliche numbers, that's always been my least favorite out of the numbers. I don't know. I like 14s, but I don't be too crazy to buy them.
Yeah, I think for me that's the Flints. I don't really care.
Flint 13s.
Yeah, I don't really care about those. I think those get a lot of hype.
13, but that's one of them ones. Also, like they come out a lot. I don't need them right now. Like they came out today. I seen them in store. Like I didn't need those. I ain't gonna lie to you. My 2020 still look brand new. Like,
yeah. All right. So I kind of want to backtrack because I want to know more about like, how did you get started with this? Like, where does it all begin? You getting into sneakers? Like, how did you who really introduced you to this space?
I always say this. People ask me that. It's two. You got your I feel like everybody got their cousins or a brother, father, or something they was looking up to or something. For me, it was a little bit of my cousins, but also like I grew up a big basketball head. Like we grew up in a sports liking household, so we played a lot of 2K live NBA streets back in the day. You feel me? Like that's how I really. When you creating your character, you got to put shoes on them and stuff like that. So, and I watch a lot of basketball too. Like I'm a basketball junkie, and it just, you seeing your favorite players. I was always intrigued. Like, man, what they got on today? What they got? Oh, Kobe got these on today. Okay, Vince Carter. Okay, T-Mac got the new Adidas. What the new T-Mac look like this year? So, it was stuff like that. So, basketball and shoes, like I always say, they coexist with each other. And after that, I'm like 11, 12 years old, and I'm really understanding this now. And it got, I ain't gonna lie, it got crazy. It got out. And then I'm hanging around my older cousin. They probably a few years older than me, and they buying shoes, and how you become influenced by that stuff. Okay, I get a little money. I'm buying some shoes instead of some video games this time. Like that's what I was doing, and then they'll tell you like, man, it got out of hand. Like I'm going the shoes at that point. So.
Yeah, and I probably now that you say it was a cousin of mine because he used to buy shoes off Craigslist. I'm like, bro, you sure you want to go 4 cities over and meet this dude in a random parking lot? Like he was like, just come with me real quick. We'll hop on the train and everything. I'm like, that era of sneakers was just like it was. I feel like people obviously who are older, they like to it's a nostalgia thing. Like when you first got into sneakers, that's like the height of everything that's gonna happen because everything past that is like you playing off what you remember from when you just got into it.
Yeah.
But like that era of sneakers are like being on Craigslist, meeting up with random folks, getting sneakers for a crazy deal that would resell for a lot more. It was just like it was an interesting time. Like it was a good time because people wasn't trying to price gouge you. You would trade 2 sneakers that you don't really care about, but that person got those shoes and they'd be like, yeah, just let's swap it, bro. We good.
See, my cousin introduced me to eBay back in like 05, 06. He mad. We was already broke as hell when we was shorty. So like they me to eBay. See, my cousins, they always balling on the budget. That's just what we come from. They introduced me to eBay, man. I'm talking about took over my life ever since, really like 06 and up. To this day, eBay owe me a sponsor, man.
See, I want to touch on that, but I want to go back to something real quick because I want to know, like, for a lot of people, they do remember, like, what was like that first sneaker where you was like, ooh, like you laid out the outfit on the bed, you was like, yeah, I'm about to be clean tomorrow. Like, what was that sneaker that you got and you was just like, damn, this is really what it's about?
06, 07 was like I say, a year for me because I'm really doing this now. Like, okay, I'm becoming a little young teenager. I'm setting my clothes out, picking out the shoes. It was a big Air Force One year. That year, I remember the Scarface Air Force Ones came out. Man, I'm talking about I spent all my little money I had to get those on. I got them off eBay. I'm talking about had the polo to match.
Ah,
The fitted was extra big, but different times back then. And another one I say the Jordan 11 IE, the argon blue colorway, the white ones though. Man, I'm talking about. I got them on sale for like $40 back in the day. I thought I was the freshest at school. Boy, you couldn't tell me nothing.
I'm gonna just go ahead and jump into this because I do want to ask you a question about that because there are so many people in like because I kind of live in like the space of like fashion, high-end fashion, but then also sneakers because like that's kind of like the both worlds I occupy. Um, and I feel like there's so many people in the sneaker community that I feel like I don't see get certain opportunities in this space. But it's like before I even like followed you, like I knew of you. There was no way I was like, whether it be like sneaker reviews or just talking about sneakers, I know of you. So like the fact that you're telling me that you haven't gotten, and I'm not trying to focus on eBay, but you said you haven't gotten one. I was like, how is the person that's really keeping the culture alive not getting these opportunities?
I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I got a lot of opportunities, but eBay is one of the ones. Like, damn, y'all keep skipping me. Like, what's going on? Like, I be seeing my other peers get it. I'll be happy for them. Like, come on now. Like, ain't nobody put people on eBay more than I put eBay, and that's facts. Especially in the sneaker space. I'm not trying to hear it, but at the same time, like I said, I continue to work hard, you feel me, till my opportunity come. But a lot of opportunities has been given to me. Like I can't even,
Okay.
I've been blessed in this space to at this point. I'm not gonna say I always get free shoes, but I work my ass off so I can get free shoes. So yeah, I mean, like I said, opportunity's been there. I can't get mad.
Okay. I want to make sure that was because I'm like I see a lot of people and I don't pocket watch, I don't pay attention to what people got going on. But then like I see sneaker opportunities be given to people that I fight are freshly new in this. And I fight the people who are like that really ushered in this era that kept it alive when people was like, man, sneakers dead, it's over with. Yeah. Like those people, I don't really see them get as often these opportunities.
I'm still owed some money, I'll tell you that.
I feel you. I do want to ask this question though. I want to ask it in two parts. What era of sneakers had the best community? And then tie into that, what era of sneakers had the best sneakers? Just overall, the best sneakers that happened.
I mean, I think everybody gonna say 90s had the best shoes. I feel like that's the golden era of shoes for sure. But like the community, I'm gonna be honest, it was more fun when people used to associate shoes with being ghetto. It was kind of like a sacred small
urban.
Yeah, urban. Like the people that really liked them, we felt like a small community. You feel me? I feel like that's when it was at its best. And but also I feel like around that beginning social media era is when you seen like, okay, the people that like the same thing I like expressing their love for shoes, because that was a good time. I ain't gonna lie. Like me, 18, 19-year-old me was like, okay, there's others that like shoes just as much as I do. And it was a fun era. I feel like now it kind of then got like, well, especially like the last 5-6 years, definitely got super watered down for sure. Like we seeing all the people that saying, "Oh, sneakers are dead." We seeing all the fake ones kind of go away, but the people that really love this stuff, man, it's still going on well and strong. You feel me? We ain't going nowhere. But yeah, I feel like the best. If I can answer the best era, maybe like the late 2000s, mid 2000s, when it was like kind of a sacred thing. You feel me? A very low key thing if you like shoes.
Yeah, I feel like when I don't say sneakers is dead, but I noticed the shift. Like I say, like 2018 is when I started noticing it. 2019, and then 2020 when a pandemic happened, and then like I feel like that's right around the time like the sneaker industry became $1 billion industry. I was like, there it go. Because now you got people reselling at crazy rates. You got people from within these companies, their son is buying all the sneakers and then flexing in front of it. And it's like, that's not what it's about, bro. It's like I start seeing that way more. And that may just be because of the algorithm. But I find when it became $1 billion industry and people are like, oh yeah, we need to get on this. Like we need to start heavily investing in this. I was like, it's not about, I guess obviously about the money, but it was never really about the money. It was about the sneakers.
I feel like resale was always a thing. It definitely was, but it got out of hand. Definitely during that pandemic. You know, people were trying to make money, so I understand that. But yeah, like I said, I feel like the wrong people have definitely, you know, entered the space and made it a little weird for sure. So I understand where you was coming from with that one. And like I said, things shift like I've seen, like I've been collecting for 20 years into shoes for a while. I've seen multiple shifts in the culture, I would say, and like I'm not surprised. Like the runners are the wave, or people don't like to wear basketball shoes off the court. It's a little upsetting, but at the same time, I've seen this story before. People will be back. It'll be hot again in the next couple years. Like, you know what I mean? So I expect to change. It's like life. Things gonna change. People gonna adjust. So that's pretty much what it is.
So when is it? So you've been doing it for a while, getting sneakers, being within the sneaker community. When does it go? I'm just enjoying and consuming these goods to I actually want to start speaking on these on a platform, or I want to start making videos. Like, when does that shift happen and why did it happen?
Pandemic, bored in the crib.
What? Facts.
I don't know, man. I feel like for me, as far as like my business, shoe restoration business, I don't know. I was probably what 6-7 years in. I was getting a little bored of it. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Don't get me wrong, it still make me a lot of money now, but I feel like when we was trapped in the crib, I said, I need something else to do. And then I just got on TikTok and I definitely was one of them dudes like, oh man, TikTok a dancing app, all type of, and then I don't know. Oh no, TikTok actually lit. Like it's fun. And I don't know. I just started talking shoes on there. But even before that, I used to do like little reviews on my IG story, and I always had like a big following on IG. And everybody was like, man, I like your voice, bro. I like when you talk shoes. You know what you be talking about. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I kept hearing that for like years, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put this in video format. And I already had like a video editing background from high school that I never used. I'm like, I'm not using that for TikTok. And TikTok blew up. I started posting on IG again, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing content full time and see where it go. And yeah, man, it turned into something crazy. I feel like I ain't gonna say I'm the best platform, but I'm definitely in that conversation of like, oh, he one of the top sneaker platforms on the internet or people go to, and I appreciate the people for even labeling it as that. And it's like, I'm like, nah, that's what I work hard for at the same time, though, man. Like, I work hard. Like, anybody know I post every day.
Bro, you post crazy, bro. You post crazy.
I post that, bro, for the last 5 years, nonstop posting. So, you feel me? I work hard to get that recognition from the people. You feel me? And they can be like, oh, man, we listen to Shoegod. And people listen, man. And yeah, that's hard work right there.
Are you on Threads?
I'm on Threads. So I'm definitely on Threads. And I had Threads because I was missing out on the Threads money.
I had seen a post. I forget what sneakers it was, but I had seen a post. You weren't tagged in it. It wasn't your post, but it was talking about a pair of sneakers. Under that post, somebody said, I know Dre go feel some way about these. I was like, damn, like people like you have that space, people talking about you, and it's not even like your post, it's not related to you. It's just a pair of sneakers. They're like, oh yeah, I can't wait to see what Dre talk. I was like, damn, like bro really tapped in.
You know what? I've been seeing that lately too, because I be seeing other sneaker content creators comments, and then somehow I always kind of get mentioned in there. I'm like, damn, we got two different platforms. I'm on like Facebook, like Chicago, we real big on Facebook, And I don't be in none of them sneaker groups like at all, but I'm always seem like the topic of it. Like I came across it, people like, man, how y'all feel about who the GOAT of the sneaker community? And everybody was like kind of tagging me like, man, Dre running it right now. And I was like, damn, people really fuck with the God, you know what I mean? So I was like, that's love for sure. And even just that type of recognition, like I said, I don't think I'm the best and nothing like that, but I'm finally say like, man, that hard work really paying off. Like they put me in these conversations with these people that have been here that they've been doing this YouTube and other platforms for 10 plus years. And I'm like, okay, it's really paying off. I'm in that conversation now, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, you for sure is. Absolutely. But I do want to talk about that because I know just got a full-time job, I make content, that I'm also working on something on the side. It's like I get burnt out quick. I'm like, so how do you deal with burnt? Because I see you post on basically dinner every platform. Don't you also stream too?
I do, man.
So how do you not get burnt out? Like I know it's like you like doing it because I could tell right now we interacting. This is like off your schedule. We interacting. I could tell from like how often you do post. And typically the people who post as much as you do, they got a team. They don't even post their own clips. So like, how do you not get burnt out doing this?
And I am the team, man. I ain't gonna lie, my work ethic has always been crazy though. Like even when I was doing my shoe restoration business, man, it been that. I remember times I'm talking about sleepless nights, just hustling all day. Like I tell people all the time, I ain't never had no real job before, and you feel me? All my accounts is good. I'm blessed. I work hard to get to that point, but I was just always hungry, man. But then at the same time, that's how I eat too. So I just be working overtime. I'm like, don't get me wrong, I take a nap when I need to take a nap. I try to get some sleep when I want to get some sleep, but you feel me? This is nonstop. Like even when we get off this phone, man, I got 10 things I gotta edit. I got 10 things I gotta push out. You feel me? So if you really want it, you're gonna go get it. And like this is nonstop. Like people, I give credit when it's due, man, because I was when I wasn't in the content space, I was like hating a little bit. I was like, man, what do these dudes do all day? Like how they make all this money and shit? But I understand. When you really get in here and you really want it, I said, oh man, I started saluting every content creator because I wasn't really into watching YouTube or sneaker YouTube, none of that stuff. I don't know none of them dudes. But once I started like doing my homework on it, I was like, oh, these dudes, all this editing and posting every day and posting on every platform. I said, bro, this really work. That's really a 9 to 5 plus overtime, bro. Like I tell people this all the time, bro. I wake up, I go to sleep editing like this all day, every day. So just like the work ethic, man. Like,
and even when I tell people this too, even when you not editing or recording something, I'll just be out with family. I'm like, well, that's a good content idea. I'm trying to sit down and I'm trying to like, it occupies so much space in my head that like, even when I'm not at a computer editing or on my phone editing, I'm thinking about editing or I'm thinking about a video. It's like, damn, bro. Like,
nah, when I had Sunday dinner with my family every Sunday. I'm editing and picking ideas what I'm gonna do next while we eating food. Like this all day. I'll be over kicking it with my mama. I'm editing at the same time, getting ideas from them. They might say something like, "Oh, what you say?" Oh yeah, that's a video idea right there. It's the life I live now. It become a norm to me. I'm not gonna. I'm screenshotting this idea. Let me talk about this later because I know people want me to talk about it. But like, it's all day, man. I'm getting tagged in a million things a day, so it's kind of like people they rock with me so hard. They give me like ideas to talk about. That's literally became my life. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't make a video about how my mom gave me some Team Jordans. Damn, I should make that.
I got similar videos, man.
My mom said, I went to the mall. I got you these. I said, hold on, what's these? I opened it up. I said,
this was like 6th, 7th grade. My mama Air Force 25s, man. I was so sick, man. Like I was getting cooked that day in school. But whole time though, looking back at them, they wasn't even that bad. I actually like them. At that time, I was getting cooked. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I have to tell her I can't wear those. I'm sorry. And I feel bad because like I was a kid and now that I work, I understand how hard people work for their money. I was like, damn, I'm an asshole.
Nah, for sure. I feel like, I ain't gonna lie. That's just like a black community thing. People, the ones that understand. Like,
Yeah. Would you rather wear 6 rings or fusions?
He said, "What about the 6 rings of fusions?"
Would you rather wear 6 rings or fusions?
Give me the fusions. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, the fusions was real big in Chicago. I don't know how they was in the Bay, but in Chicago, the 6 rings was. Man, I come from that time, so I seen it in 4K. People, okay. I always say this: from 2005 to like 2014, 15, the hyper era was well alive. People want to act like fusions and 6 rings and Spizikes wasn't a thing. It was a thing, especially here in Chicago. I don't know what they were doing on the West Coast, but here in Chicago, yes, hybrid Jordans were a thing. When I say fusions was super hot, like Herb got a lyric with talking about fusions. People was going crazy about fusions. I went to school with all these dudes. I seen it every day. They was wearing 6 rings. One of my favorite shoes of all time is the Spizikes. But I used to go crazy over the Spizikes back in the day. Like, but I understand how people feel about it on that. But to act like it wasn't a thing, stop it. Like hybrid era. Like I seen people wearing 60 pluses. I seen people wearing people wearing Son of a Mars and stuff like that. I seen it. And people had no problem. I seen people wearing Jordan Futures, all these hybrids and stuff like that. And I can go to the Nike side of it, like the half-cent pennies and stuff. Those are hybrids. People want to act like they never wore hybrids, but hybrids was a thing. It was a thing. Like Sharkleys, and the East Coast love the Sharkleys. That's a hybrid. What's another hybrid? The foam positive Barclays. That's a hybrid. Like
Sharkly.
it's a hybrid, and people like the natties things like it didn't happen. Like, bro, I seen it with my own eyes. What y'all talking about? It just y'all don't care about it now, which is understandable, but it was a thing in that late 2000s to early 2010s for sure.
Can you break down? Because I don't think I fully understand these definitions, because like again, I kind of like was just birthed into like people caring. Like they use, like if you're in a black community, like people just care about what they wear. Yeah. So, but I find for me, it was always a fashion. Like it was always a clothes. Like that's what was more important than the actual sneakers. So break down, what's the difference between a sneaker collector and a sneaker head? Like what is like the pinpointing fact for like, this is the separation?
I always say this. It's a difference from somebody that's a sneaker head to somebody that just like to be fresh. I feel like we all know them dudes in the hood that stay fresh, but he don't know shit about shoes, and that's okay. I ain't saying you can't be a sneakerhead, whatever the real label is sneakerhead. You just not as knowledgeable as me when it comes to shoes. Like I can break something down to you, the history, give you a whole lesson on it. I don't expect people to be a whole encyclopedia about shoes. That's what I would consider like sneakerhead or collector or whatever the case may be. But those are two different things. It's dudes that just want to be fresh and dudes that's like obsessed with this stuff. Like you ever talk to a hood dude and he could tell you a million things about guns and stuff. But the whole time you got guns because you want to protect yourself or whatever the case. This dude can break down every piece of this motherfucker. Like he obsessed with it. He just got he a gun head. Like I got a bunch of guns. I ain't afraid to say it, but it's like I ain't obsessed with that stuff. Like, but my homie, what? It's the Glock Gen 968. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about,
bro? He bandana his eyes. He put it together.
No, I got a homie like for real. He'll break that down. I'll be like, bro, I don't what a box, none of that stuff, bro. But like that's just the difference when it comes to like collectors and people that just like kind of buy shoes in general. Like I said, we all know that one dude that just buys shoes and just buy every Jordan that come out every Saturday. He don't care. He just want to be fresh. Versus like my platforms are going extinct. Who really finna break down the shoe history for you? What's left, man? There's only a few. Shout out to my guy like my boy Schooler and Slick Mac and them. We like the last of the few people that actually give you a lesson of this type of stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much the difference with it.
All right, so this question for the youth, because I'm seeing this become an issue. How important is price when buying a sneaker? Like, does that make is that the qualifying distinction of whether or not a sneaker is good or not?
You know what I say today? Really, no. It's that hype, man. We it's the hype, because if something's super hype, because y'all gotta remember, Yeezys was then at $250, $300 10 years ago, and people was paying that with no problem. And people wasn't complaining about the prices. They just wanted what was the hottest shoe out. Wave Runners was $300 retail, and you ain't hear not one complaint from people. If
Foams was expensive,
Foam posits have always been expensive, but it was always like a flex to have foam posit. I can keep naming the expensive shoes. If people want it, they gonna buy it. It's just the hype. We live in a time where, like, if it's hot, no matter the price, people are going to buy it. So I don't think price is the indicator. We just probably upset that we so used to Jordans being under $200 or $180. Now that they the same price as a foam posit and other expensive items that we didn't expect them to be close to, it got a little crazy for us. That's why we a little upset. But other than that, I'm telling you now, people do not care about price. They're gonna pay whatever just to be part of the hype or what's the hottest thing right now.
Because now what I'm seeing, at least, and I want to get your opinion about fake sneakers, but people doing whole DH gate hauls and oh, look, I got these. They got all the Travis Scotts, even the ones that ain't even come out. They got every single sneaker, like the Jordan 4 calls and all those sneakers for $300 and less. What is your opinion on fake sneakers?
I'm gonna be honest, because I get asked that a lot too on my TikTok. Me, on a personal note, I do not care. You don't even lie, because people gonna do what they want with their money, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, and especially now with the fake shoes, they look identical, because we come from an era where like fakes was fake. Don't get me wrong, it's like in my blood to not really mess with it, but if somebody into it, bro, who am I to tell them, hey, you can't be doing that? Because some people be tagging me like, man, tell him he can't be doing that. I said, bro, I ain't no sneaker police. I don't care what he do. So, like I said, fake shoes. This is my personal opinion. I'm more impressed how good they got them now these days,
bro. Fakes back in the day, the Jordan logo used to be like,
it was.
you'd be like, man, he's not even supposed to be like that. You could tell, but now it's like, if you gotta get into the shoe and smell it and take out the insole and be like, yeah, that stitch right there and that.
If I gotta put black lights and all this extra stuff to tell if a shoe real, bro, look, we have come a very long way. I'm more impressed by them today. I ain't gonna lie. I like I not dissect them, but I got some homies that's in that field that be showing me. I be like, damn, that look identical. Like you can't tell. Like the naked eye, you can't tell the difference, bro. I've seen them in hand. Like, damn, they have got good with this type of stuff these days, man.
But do you feel like that ultimately, because this is something that, you know, down the line when I have kids, I want to be able to kick game about sneakers and be like, man, we used to rock these. But do you feel like it overall waters the game down more that like fakes are becoming so prevalent and like is becoming so accepted that like at this point, like, what's the point? That's at least how I see it. Like, what's the point of even like keeping this thing up if it's like it's going to continue to get watered down with people not caring about rocking fakes or not? I don't know.
I feel like we have gotten to the point we may overthink things. You know? Me personally, I'm not caring what the next motherfucker say, but I understand. I don't feel like it watered down. Like I said, the history side of shoes have kind of diluted a lot in today's society, but I don't think it'll affect anybody from like, buying a shoe, because the shoe was already so great and the legacy was already fulfilled. People was gonna want it fake or not. I'm gonna be honest with you, like. The Jordan 11, like Jordan 11 and the Jordan 1 is probably the most faked shoe of all time. It's still that great that these shoes from 40 plus, 30 plus years ago are still even being talked about today. It still hold weight to this day. So them being fake or not still shows how much respect people got for the shoe. Like they want it that bad. So I don't think it's that deep to be like dissecting, like if it's a serious problem. Like, and people tired, man. I ain't gonna lie. You know, some people just don't want to pay ridiculous amount of money for shoes and shit. So, and the point, I kind of get it. I personally, like, don't get me wrong, y'all know me, I'm cheap game. Like, don't get me right. I don't wear the fakes, but shit, I ain't trying to spend no $250 if I can get it for 160, 170, 150. That's me right there. So, like I said, I don't think it diminishes the history or anything like that. I think people would be just fine.
Yeah, and let me just make this clear. I don't give a flying nothing about what nobody else doing, because unironically, when I was younger, I hate to bring up my mom. Mom, I'm sorry, but like she has bought me fake shoes before.
No, I had some fake shorty. I knew I got them from the flea market. No shame in my game. I ain't gonna even hold. I was coming to school with them and everything. Like, did not care, but that's the only time. That's the only time I can say I had some fakes. So trust me, I already know. Ain't nobody say nothing to me though. But I always say that too. We always say this about fakes. So people always say this about fakes. I promise you, nobody is saying nothing to you in person. I ain't never walk up to a dude like, bro, he rocking fakes, bro. Like, nobody. It's not realistic. I mean, y'all, this is more of an internet.
Nah, I'm about to say that's exactly this was gonna happen. You go be somewhere, somebody will be like, zoom in, and you gonna be on some Reddit thread, be like, man, look at this shit.
But that's the thing though, that goes back to what we said. Today's fakes, bro, you wouldn't even know 99% of the time unless obvious super bad fakes on like some unreleased trap or something like that. Yeah, have some fake bread 11s. I promise you, 99% of the time, you're not gonna know. I just got some bread 11s. Yeah, it's only outrageous when they go too far with it. Like, damn, why you got friends and families on? How you get those? That's when it get like, all right, you going a little too far with it. But like I say, whatever. Who am I to tell you who you came with a fake family of friends, Travis Scott? You know, who you? I don't give two shits.
Nah, the ones that I seen on TikTok, and I was like, "Boy, this is getting out of hand." Somebody had the lobsters. They had the
like I seen a dude with Nike Mac. Like, it's a dude. I don't know his page, but he literally like he promotes it. Like he be getting all the fake Kobe's and stuff. I be like, bro, he dedicated, but shit. Like I said, he getting paid from it. I ain't gonna lie. I get offered to talk about this stuff, man. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, boy, I almost entered that sad out there and I seen the sad of Dre. At the end of the day, I love me some money. That's what I do it for. Them Chinese overseas companies. What? I'm talking about. It's not a day go by. Every 10-30, I say 10 to 30 minutes, I get an offer in my DM like, oh, we wanna pay you $1,500 per post to talk about what fake shoes are. I'll be like, man, look here.
Shit, rent going up, gas going up.
But I'll be like, man, I don't want to mess up my patient with like Nike and Adidas and stuff. The people that send me brands, because man, them fake companies, they be trying to pay you. And I know a dude that's getting paid to promote every fake page. I was like, look, I'm finna jump on this other side. Yeah, I will understand.
See, my thing is though, like when I was growing up, there wasn't as many sneakers as it is now. Like it was very confined on like what was cool sneakers. So like I feel like in that sense, it makes sense to want to get a fake. But I feel like now, shit, it's cool. I remember I used to get New Balances from DD's Discount, and they used to be $40 each. And when I used to go back to school shopping, I used to get like 3 pairs of shoes when I used to go back to school shopping because I get New Balances. New Balances is cool now. Asics are cool now. Reeboks are cool now. Shit, Vans is resurging again. Like there are so many sneaker brands and dope collabs out there. Why even resort to a fake? You could go to Ross right now and get the real thing.
I agree.
That's why I feel like it's just like I don't get the. Obviously, I come from the era of like I don't rock fakes, but then I also don't get the psychological point of it because it's like there's so many other choices now. You can wear whatever.
What I always say this though. People bags ain't deep, man. That's why I try to, show people different shoes every day on the internet, man. I had this talk with my boy Schooler all the time. Like, these people don't know nothing outside of Jordans and like Air Force One. Easy. They don't know nothing. Like, so that's why we here to like educate them on different Nike silhouettes. And I like to talk all shoes, all brands, but that's why brands rock with me. And at the same time, because I talk about all shoes and shit. And I try to expand people tiny bag that they have. So like you said, there's plenty of shoes out here. You just gotta let people know. And a lot of people can't speak for themselves. You will be surprised in this shoe space, people can't think for themselves. They don't know any better. Like the number one rule is always, what would you like? People only buy half the things because they see somebody else wearing it, or it's the trendy shoe. I try.
Yeah.
I know for a fact you ain't got no collection, but that's also a dope shoe. So that's like I said, the education side is very dim, but you feel me? I try to do my best to the community, keep some variety out there, show people different things.
You know what? I like that. I'm gonna give back too. Y'all, we are living in this month leading up to going into September is probably the best time to buy sneakers. I didn't see on Dover Street Market, I didn't see on Essence, I didn't see on Bodega. These sneakers going for 60% off. A pair of sneakers that I bought for $220, they are going for $130 right now on Dover Street.
Half off, bunch of bands. Like, it's time, bro. I just put people on, like I just put the streets on Joe New Balance outlet, bro. He got so much stuff on there for like $50, $60, $70 models. That's $180, $200. Like, he giving away stuff. And then it's back to school time too. Like, this is the time to eat up. Phone posits half off because ain't nobody buying them. A lot of Jordans on sale. Like, what is the best time to get into shoes? Like, what? I'm loving it. Like, I have to full price, and I can't tell you how long. I was going to buy these Barclays today, but that's later on today probably. Other than that, I get most of everything y'all pretty much see me with be on sale at or way below market.
Right. And that's the great thing about liking other brands too, because like there's a pair of Sauconys, those are collab pair of Sauconys I wanted. And like
right, man.
You said what?
I'm so glad you said it right.
Hey, what's funny is I had Jay Tips on and he was saying Saucony or something like that, and everybody was like getting mad at him. I'm like, well, shit, they partnered with him. Fuck it. Who give a fuck?
I didn't know the people be saying Saucony, man. I'll be like,
oh yeah,
it's Saucony, man. But
and I won a pair of those shoes, and like when that was hyped up, it was like reselling for like 50 over. But like now I looked at them, they like almost $80 less than what it was like selling for. I'm like, ooh, okay, cool. I'm gonna chill for a little bit, and I'm gonna cop these.
As they should. Look, I like I said, my bag is crazy. I ain't gonna say I got the deepest bag on the planet Earth, but I got a lot of variety in my collection, especially New Balance, bro. My whole life, every time I bought New Balance, and no disrespect to New Balance, I have never paid full price for New Balance. They have always been the 50, 60, 70, 80, under $80 shoe for me. Always. Now they're back to where they supposed to be, unless it's like a crazy collab. Other than that, I can't see myself paying $200 on anyone. I never have, never will. I just bought like 4 pair for under 60 each. So.
How many shoes do you have? Rough estimate.
Like, I get that. I'm gonna say an estimate of over 500, but also when I get to like 5, I don't think I've seen people with way more than me. People be shocked when they hear my number, but I ain't gonna lie though. I would have way more if I wasn't always giving away stuff. Like I feel like I get over capacity when I feel overwhelmed in my apartment, and then in my other space, I'll be like, yeah, some of this got to go. I just start giving away stuff, or I start selling it for the low. Like, I think right now I'm at that point, like, yeah, it's time to get rid of 30, 40 pairs. And I do that almost like at least probably like twice a year, because I probably buy or get from other brands or companies probably like 15 to 20 a month. So yeah, crazy. Like I said, that's what I work hard for, man. And like I said, these brands send me stuff. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna sit here and say I like everything, but you feel me? I give it to somebody in need for sure. Like, man, I ain't gonna say the name of the brands, but they be like, I ain't gonna wear that. I got a little cousin or grandma. Real.
Yeah, nah, I feel the same way. I be getting stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's going on Depop immediately.
Boy, I think in my story, like, people know I be giving out deals. Like, I worn once. It'd be the latest Jordan that came out a few months ago. Like, give me $80 for it. I'm just trying to get rid of it. Like, I'm always serving out deals and helping the people.
Yeah, those shoes I just said $220. I sold those for $80.
You ain't wrong, bro, because it's like holding the hostage for.
Yeah, And I only wore them to give a review on them. After I did that, I didn't even wear them no more. So that was practically a new brand, a new pair of shoes.
And I wear all my shoes. Like I wear it once or twice and be like, that ain't getting worn no more. I ain't gonna lie to you. Brand review over with. Time to get it away. That's what I do. So yeah, I'm always giving away stuff.
So I want to touch on this. We about to wrap up soon. I want to touch on this because this is a part of what makes like a well-rounded creator. Because like you not only talk about sneakers, but I see the game and stuff too.
Oh yeah, I'm a gamer for sure. But I've always been a gamer. I mean, I can't tell from these big old glasses. Man, I've been gaming my whole life. I'm just trying to expand in that space. I'm trying to figure out that space. But like, nah, my Twitch streams and my YouTube streams. I stream on all platforms on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube. Now I got a gaming little community. They like to see me game and story times, really story times. And I'm always giving out games about you feel me, females, like, what my is every day. That's funny stuff I go through. Like you feel me? I built the community, man. Like I rock with my Twitch and YouTube family for sure. So yeah, gaming has been part of my life since I was like 4 years old. Like I game.
So what's your top 3 games of all time? Like you could pick it up and you'll play through it multiple times.
I always call them comfort games. And to this day, I love SS Tricky. That's one of my favorites all time. I was playing it yesterday. I've been playing that game literally since I was like 7 years old. I play Mario Baseball a lot on stream. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not into the 2K community no more, but 2K has always been a favorite when I actually try to get back to it. But can I give you one more? I'm gonna throw a curveball out there. What's something I play like every Ratchet and Clank?
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm a big Ratchet and Clank fan. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I can go on for days. Like I play games for real. Like when it comes to, I always say we talk about games. I'm alone, but my gaming bag get deep. I'm not one of them dudes that I call them NPC gamers. I ain't gonna lie, that NPC gamer crowd they got on me because I was talking about them. But I play games. Like don't get me wrong, I play sports games because I love sports. But I like adventure games. I like puzzle games. I like action adventure. I just like games, bro. If I find it fun, only games I don't like is probably like simulator games or something like that. Other than that, I play everything. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna tell you the one that's for me. That Jack and Dexter series.
Oh yeah, like I think a series. I ain't gonna say nobody talk about it because it's one of the best beloved franchises of all time. Like I'm big on Final Fantasy and stuff like that. I like the strategy game. I like to think, man. That's just what I grew up with, man. So
don't put Kingdom Hearts in front of me either, bro. I'm gonna sit there and play some Kingdom Hearts.
Hey man, even though I didn't like the last one like that, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 gonna always have a special place in my heart for, especially the first one. I'm talking about I could play that game with my eyes closed and 100% in a couple of days. Like that's how much I played Kingdom Hearts growing up. Like I'm a big gamer in that space, like especially the throwbacks, man. Like that's our era, man. So love it.
Oh, Soul Calibur too. I'll be on Soul Calibur, bro.
Still got Soul Calibur 2 in my front room, and I had the GameCube version with Link, man. Like I had them all, man. I tell you, I'm a gamer. Man. I ain't gonna lie, I suck at fighting games, but I still play them though.
You said Ratchet and Clank though, man. That was really that game, bro. You make me want to buy that on Steam and just say fuck it.
And look, yeah, I love like the first 3 Ratchet and Clanks, man. Like Up Your Arsenal and Going Commando and stuff. One of my favorites. I'm a big Smash Brothers player too, man.
Oh, okay.
I play Smash. I'll be whooping ass. I've been playing Smash since the original Smash, and like, it was so funny. I had a stream where I was playing with everybody on stream. I went undefeated. I whooped everybody else. I'm semi good at Smash. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say
who your main.
You say what?
Who your main? Like who do you play with? Like who your character?
Captain Falcon, Sephiroth, Bowser, Ganondorf. I like Banjo. I like the new DLC characters. Like I like playing with Sora too. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'll be playing some Smash, bro. Like I've been playing Smash, like I said, since 64. Like that's one of the things I've always been good at. So it's just like
I used to be a Link boy, like the Link where you'll throw the bomb that get hit you. Ah!
Yeah, man. That's the thing though. I play with everybody when it comes to Smash. I just like to have fun with Smash, but I also I'm very competitive when it comes to Smash. Like I don't play it for fun. I dead ass tell people like you gonna get your ass kicked, and I'm dead serious.
Oh, yeah, that's dope. Yeah, nah. Last thing I'll say when it comes to game though, only franchise that I can pick up. I'm probably gonna play it later today. Borderlands, the entire Borderlands franchise.
I need to get into it, man. I downloaded on my Xbox because it was like on a Game Pass because I keep hearing things about it, and I was like, I'm gonna play Borderlands. I never played it, so I played the first one for like 20 minutes. I was like, I'm gonna play it later, and I never picked it up again.
Nah, you can't. If you ain't played when it first came out, don't play the first one yet. You gotta play 2. 2 is gonna get you all you need to know about the franchise, and then you can expand past that. But start with 2 because that's the beloved. That's the golden child of the Borderlands franchise.
Okay, because I started with 1, it wasn't really catching me. I was
like,
I'm not gonna lie, what I've been into lately though. Oh man, I can't believe I was late. You ever play Ghost of Tsushima?
I can't play those. I try to play Elden Ring, like those type of games.
No. See, Elden Ring is like a Souls-like game. I'm gonna be honest with you, because them games hard as hell. I can't play.
Yes, bro.
But Ghost of Tsushima, not that. It's just an open world game, and you just play as a samurai.
Okay.
I'm talking about you the baddest MF on the earth, and like coldest game I played in the recent like a year or so. Like it's definitely not no Souls games. I tried that Souls game stuff, man. I was playing what the stream had me playing Lies of Peace, bro. I was stressing, bro. Like, I was like, people play this hard. This shit is hard. Like,
bro, I'm telling you, I worked an 8-hour shift, turned on Elden Ring. I lost to the boss 3 times. I didn't threw my controller. I'm like, man, why am I stressing? I don't have to do this. Like, why am I stressing myself out?
I played Lies of Peace, bro. I was on the first boss for like 2 hours. And I was like, people get satisfied playing this. I said, first boss. He's like, yeah, it get everybody in my chat like it get worse. I said, I'm not playing this. This is the only time y'all gonna see me playing this. So yeah, I never picked up them Souls-like game, but Ghost of Tsushima is not a Souls-like game. It's just
I need to check it out then.
It's an open world game, man. One of the best. That's a game to play, man. I love that game. That game hard. I've been playing it. I'm replaying it now.
Even that Wukong game, I wanted to play it, but I was like, I just ain't got the heart for it, bro. Like, my stress, nah, I'm cool.
I'm gonna stop being pussy and play them Souls-like games. But people keep telling me like Elden Ring is the greatest game of all time.
Yeah,
we'll see. My stress levels be like, man, I'm too old for this, bro. I ain't gonna go through this.
Man, when I said, I was like, I don't have to do this. Why am I doing this? And I was like, I uninstalled the game. I'm like, hell no.
Literally, we on the same boat. Type of stress these days. I'm not gonna lie.
Have you ever been presented with the option to design your own sneaker or like to do something with a sneaker company?
Kind of, sort of, but I always say, David, I'm not the type of person to even do those things. Even though I've been painting shoes for half my damn life now, and for customs and stuff like that for people. I never been into that space. It's like I never custom a shoe for myself, and I sound crazy. And I don't think I would want to. I'm gonna be honest. Like people always ask me like a shoe. You want a shoe? I was like, I don't. Don't get me wrong. If Nike hit your boy up or even Reebok, I don't care what brand they hit me up, I'm definitely gonna do it. But it's like it ain't nothing on my radar. Like I want a shoe. That's my goal. It's never been a goal, man. I'm gonna be honest.
So y'all heard that Reebok, Nike. Or who else you say?
Anybody,
yeah.
A6, I don't care. It's just it's cool. It'd be nice on my resume, but it's not something I'd be like, yeah, this is a goal, man. Everybody gonna be wearing this shoe. Not really. I'm gonna be honest. Them Dretheshoegod, Jordan 3s, ugly. Like I ain't gonna put that slander.
Hey, it's gonna be a YouTube title. It's gonna be Dretheshoegod sneaker. The truth. It's gonna be
Going culture again with the. I'm like, I ain't got time.
Nah, I feel you. I always like to end these off with some type of inspiration because I know everybody trying to get into content now, and I feel I'm a part of like the small creator space where it's like. You see other creators, and you're like, damn, bro, like how they get there, like, and they don't really know what's behind the scenes. So, like, for that small creator out there, what would you say to them to give them some motivation to like, if they were like just starting out today, they made their YouTube channel, they TikTok or their Instagram account, like, what advice would you give them if they were starting today?
I know people hear it all the time, but it's the truest thing in the world, man. Consistency. Like when I say post on everything and be ready to post every day, or at least you feel me twice a day, post something. You can't be one of them dudes that post something thinking it's gonna take off and you quit and come back to it 3 months later. because I was that dude until I started being consistent with like, I'm gonna post every day, and it's gonna go somewhere, man. I look back at it now. Y'all always give me this title. I didn't think I was gonna be the shoe guy or people go to, man. I was just consistent with it and just start giving out my personal opinions, and people just start rocking with it, man. So, and be yourself, man. People can tell when you fake or whatever, acting weird. You know how people be on YouTube. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Like that ain't like I be being myself. Like people be like to laugh at my pronunciations and the way I say things. I'm like, bro, if I don't know how to pronounce it or spell it, it is what it is. But I ain't finna. It ain't finna get me down or nothing. I just be being myself. So be yourself, consistency, and post everywhere. Use these platforms, man. Don't be afraid to post on Facebook. People call Facebook an old app. No, Facebook pay the most money.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, Facebook pay the most money. YouTube pay money. TikTok pay money. IG want to get money when they feel like it. Threads pay money. Like, trust me, it's an avenue for everybody. Make sure you post. Don't miss out on that bread.
But I do want to ask this question because I know this is a real thing and it's becoming more apparent as like these algorithm changes every day. So you don't really know like what is gonna hit or not. What do you say to somebody? They spent hours making a video, they post it, they don't get a good reception. So they like, man, what's going on? What am I doing wrong? Like, what do you say to people that's like, how do I improve what I'm doing? Or how do I make this be seen?
It's crazy. My sister going through the same thing because she had a video that was hot. It has other 2-3 videos ain't do nothing. The best I can tell you is keep posting. Post another video. Post another video. Post another. But you think I don't go through times and I'm like, damn, that video ain't do nothing. But on to the next video. It is what it is. It's always the videos we work the hardest for. Don't do nothing. I know what that feel like. You can go on my other platforms and be like, he ain't get no views on that. But you post on every platform, it's gonna hit different on there. Like I can tell you, my IG go crazy. My TikTok right now, low key in the dirt. There's some days it want to go crazy, some days it don't. But I know if I post on Facebook also, it go crazy over there. I know if I post on YouTube, it's gonna make a slight noise over there. So like I say, on to the next video. You just can't dwell on that one video because you never know what your next video gonna do. Like you gotta keep pushing. Every content creator goes through this. I don't care if you the biggest. I'm pretty sure Mr. Beast got videos be like, that video ain't doing what it's supposed to do. But what are you gonna do? On to the next video though.
Bro, that's the realest thing I didn't heard, bro. I'm telling you, there have been, and then what's crazy is, more particularly for YouTube, what's crazy about YouTube is I will post a video, it'll get 10 views in a day. I'm like, damn, bro, what the fuck? I check that same video a month later, it didn't shot out to 2K. When the fuck that happened?
He like that. And then my advice to you, I'm pretty sure you already doing it. We just had so many segments on here, man. Chop that up and post it as clips on for IG and TikTok and stuff like that. Like,
yeah,
gave out so much sauce in here, bro. You then got 30 clips from this one live. So that's like I do that for my Twitch and when I go on live and stuff like that. So yeah, you got.
I already wrote where I'm gonna be cutting.
And as you should, I be doing the same thing. Like I after every Twitch live or YouTube live, I go, and that thing getting chopped up to 30 videos. I need them clips. So yeah, that's part of the game, man.
For surely. All right, bro. This was dope. This is definitely one of the ones I was looking forward to. So I'm glad we was able to get this in the books, get this out the way. You could be doing anything. It's a Saturday. This brother could be doing anything. But he stopped by the Gabe game to my supporters, to my folks. So I appreciate you, bro. But without further ado, like I always do, I will catch y'all in that next one.
Love the way you work it. Hey, I love the way you work it for me.